Hello everyone here on Happy July 2nd, which is my pumpkin's birthday. Happy birthday, pumpkin! So today we're going to be doing a few things, but I'm starting off with my coconut. It's like a coconut loaf. I don't remember where I got the recipe from. It was quite some time ago. Remember, there was a girl that I worked with at a hospital in Boston that Eileen, she really loved this stuff. Anyway, so I'll be making this coconut loaf. It's kind of dense, and then you serve it with this fruit salsa. I guess you can call it fruit salsa. There really isn't anything salsa-like in it. So it's just fruit with a little lime. It's pretty awesome. And I'll try not to get my pineapples and coconuts confused. Oh, and on a happy note, the double-decker pineapple upside down cake was very much enjoyed by my favorite ex-brother-in-law and all of his roommates. So, without further ado, we'll get to making. It's kind of hard to get this camera aimed the right way. So, we're going to start off with this lovely stuff. I have my handy KitchenAid here, and inside of it I already have a half a cup of softened butter. I am going to throw in there 1 egg and 3/4 of a cup of sugar. And we're going to be beating it up. But it helps if you plug in the mixer. Hold on just 1 sec. Good grief. Plug in the mixer. That is very helpful. The mixer is plugged in. Oh, look, it works. So, you're going to cream this together. Don't over-cream it. But it's so hot here that I took out the butter this morning and it was softened enough in like 30 minutes. I couldn't even believe it. So then over here, I am going to put in 1.5 cups of cake flour. Now use the cake flour, it makes for a denser loaf. Then I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1 cup of this is super shredded coconut that's been toasted. And I'm bad, I buy toasted coconut that's shredded. And if you can't shred it, you can shred it up yourself in a food processor, or you can toast coconut, and you can opt between the sweetened and unsweetened. I prefer the unsweetened. I think there's enough sugar in here already. So I'm going to mix this together just so it's nicely mixed to be ready for ye old part and part, because we're going to alternate putting this in with the liquids that we're going to prepare. So, in here I have 1/2 cup of cream of coconut. Do not get coconut cream, that will not be correct. It's cream of coconut, the kind you use to make pina coladas. Okay, so it's in here. I am going to add to it 1/4 cup of coconut rum. Boop. And 1/2 cup of milk. And I'm going to mix that together. And we'll be ready for our 1/2 and 1/2. Everybody knows how this is done, I'm sure. You put in a little bit of the flour and alternate it with a little bit of the liquid mixture until it's all mixed up. So I'll just do that and we'll be right back. So I have it all mixed and I have a prepared loaf pan. The loaf pan's been buttered, and then I put turbinado sugar in here and shook it all around. Make sure you don't miss any crevices. I hate sticking. Then I'm just gonna pour it right in here, and then I'll put it in a 350 oven and cook it for approximately 30 minutes, and then I give it the check and kind of cook it till it's done. Yep. So I have the oven waiting, and we'll be back. And we have a lovely cooked loaf here. It's so beautiful. And I forgot one thing, that I made a mistake, because I'm always cooking everything for 30 minutes. But this sucker takes about an hour to cook. So cook it for 30, and then my little note said to turn it after 30, and then cook it for another 30. And it should be done. And it has a nice crunchy outside from the turbinado sugar. And later on, as soon as it cools off, we will slice it up and put the fruit on top, and it will be yum. I will show you that as we go. So we'll be back as soon as this cools. Bye for now. So here we are now with the lovely dessert, the coconut cake the loaf. I cut it in a slot, put some really awesome fruit on top, and now we're going to have dessert. So that concludes our shows for this week. I hope you enjoyed them, and that you really, if you like them, hit the like button and subscribe, and that would make me so happy. But, you know, if you want to get the updates on all of my newest cooking. So, have a good week. This is Grandma Tere, signing off for now.